Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any cross-watcher is always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask our spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming towards you. What does Spirit want you to know with loving energy? This is a general love reading, so welcome everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to anybody new. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What is it that you need us to hear today? What is it that you want us to know? I am listening for you now. I have influence and distraction. So plus, times, and minus, right? Pluses and minuses, basically. There's always going to be pros and cons. Nobody's going to be perfect. It's a sense of I'm not perfect, but neither are you. Okay, so maybe we're perfect together. Maybe we're perfect for each other. You know, it's a sense of we don't have to be perfect. We just have to be perfect for each other. I have you didn't mean it. Okay, somebody said something. It was upsetting to somebody. Maybe it blew the flame out. Maybe it made you second guess this connection. People say things. Do we hurt people that we love? Absolutely. Do we say things when we're upset? Yeah. Do we not think before we say something? Absolutely. So sometimes people just say the wrong things, and it's whether they own up to it and apologize and, you know, what was going on at the time. I have pride keeps us apart. So somebody is, I feel like holding back, you know, their feelings. You know, I'm not ready for a commitment. I really like you. I want to be with you, but I can't give you what you want energy. So we could be going through some of that. It's all an act. You know, they're trying to control the scenario. They're trying to there's two people in this relationship. So one person can't control the pace of it or where we end up or what is going to work for both of us. One person cannot decide that. It has to work for both of us. So somebody could be trying to make all the decisions in this connection as far as pace or time or commitment or where we're headed. And we could be struggling with that. I have you moved on. So if you moved on from somebody, if you have changed direction and you're wondering what is going on with this person, they could be really feeling it. They could be feeling your absence. They could be wondering, do you still love me? You told me you loved me. You know, the person who wanted it their way and didn't get their way, and then all of a sudden is surprised when somebody else wants something different. So you could be pulling away gently from this person and they're noticing it, ignoring the pain, trying to pretend that nothing's going on. I feel like we've got somebody that you probably are still with this person or you have a connection to this person, but they feel you pulling away. And are you pulling away for the right reasons? I'm going to ask Spirit that. They feel you, you know, just kind of emotionally pulling away, and maybe you're not as excited about them anymore, or, you know, you're tired of either their ego or their pride, or you feel like they're making decisions for your future and you want to start making decisions for yourself too. So something is going on around this connection, but they don't like when you pull away. Let's put it that way. They're starting to feel they're panicking. All right. They're panicking a little bit. I have a 3 of Cups. I have an Ace of Swords. I have a 7 of Pentacles. And I have a Hierophant. This feels like I've made up a decision that no matter what, you're going to be happy. This is like you've made up your mind that I deserve to be happy. I want what I want. And if this isn't the person who wants it with me, then I'm willing to walk away. And I feel like this person is starting to feel that. They are wondering, do we want the same things, or are we going to both be struggling in some way? They have to decide that this is meant to be. They have to decide that they want to be all in and really start to put down roots or invest in this relationship emotionally, spiritually, time. So we could be struggling with that. Like, you're not putting in the effort. I need to see that. I have a King of Wands. I have a King of Pentacles. Yeah, I think I've got an ego. I've got a Page of Wands, and I have a Six of Wands. So I think right from the beginning, this person knew that they could capture you. I feel that you probably have been head over heels for this person right from the beginning. I would say that they have a lot to offer. They probably are the person that you want to be with, but their ego is getting involved. Their ego is saying, this is what I want, and I'm not willing to, adjust or make some changes in order to make it work. So you either accept how it is or you don't. And I don't think you're accepting it. There has to be a little bit more give and take. But there's a sense of ego and pride getting in the way. And maybe they're going to need a wake-up call that somebody like you, they will lose, that, you could be with anybody, or that you're just not going to settle, that whatever they say or do, or take it or leave it energy is what you're going to do. I have the Devil, Capricorn energy, addiction, materialism. I'm worried about they're struggling with any kind of addiction. Could be a way to back out for sure. But even materialism, I'm a workaholic. My job comes first. My career will always come first. I'm not going to give and take in that area. So there could be something that hurts you in that respect. I have a Saturn, the world, duties, cycle, accomplishments, time. I know you don't want to hear time. Will this start to fall more into place, Spirit? I guess I want to ask that. I have a Cardinal, the first, a leader. It's time to get going, igniting this, a birth, a beginning. So I do feel like this is the person that you want to be with. They might not be where you want to be. You could be looking to settle down. You could be looking to, I'd like to be in a long-term relationship. I'd like to be married someday. I would like to have a family, so for those of you that are younger, and this person might not be there. They may have their head on, my career comes first. My relationship is not as big of a priority as me getting ahead in life right now. So that could be going on, or that they are deciding what's most important to them. And some people put all their energy just into one thing. Some people have a hard time balancing work and play, work and life, work and families. So is this person struggling with balance? I have a Judgment, a rebirth, major changes and transformation. Now, I have to tell you, you pulling away or just backing away, you didn't end it. You're not sharing with them that you're concerned just yet. It's just you're not chasing them. You're not clinging to them. You're not, but they can feel it. They can feel that either you're not as excited as you were, or you're not as into them as you were. But I feel like it's because you're not getting from them what you are ultimately looking for. So as you're pulling away, they're feeling the void and they don't like it. So there's a sense of fear of losing you. Now, the fear of losing you could be just enough for them to make some transformations, to realize that I'm not perfect, and I'm realizing that I haven't been putting you first, or I haven't been going out of my way to make you feel like, let's just say it's a boyfriend-girlfriend situation, that you're very special to me and treating you with respect, like you're my girlfriend, and I really want to treat you right, and I really want to respect you, and I really want to make you feel like you're important to me. So if you're not feeling that way, they should recognize there's a reason, you know, what's their part in it. I have a Virgo energy, the perfectionist. I feel like this person is putting a lot of energy into another area of their life. They could own their own business. They could be their own boss. They could be just consumed with building an empire, so to speak. You know, at the end of the day, you're kind of like kicked to the curb, you know, after everything else is done, you know, yeah, okay, hi, how are you? You know, what did you do today? You know, so it's a lot about them, unfortunately, and you may be struggling with that. So is it give and take? We need more give and take, Spirit. Winter waning crescent, rest, silence, detachment, a little bit of a feeling of pulling away there. Contemplation, I need time to think. So that could be you, that could be them. And this pulling away, like I said, I don't feel like it's a no contact. I feel like they just feel like something's off, okay? And that feeling of something, you're not happy, but you're not saying you're not happy. I have a winter Aquarius here, Queen of Air. We're going to have a deep conversation. Okay, this queen is going to have to speak her truth. This queen is going to have to come forward. She is going to have to say, hey, you know, I'm thrilled. I think you're great. I think I was attracted to you because you are powerful and ambitious and successful, or I'm impressed with the things that you're doing with your life. But I also want to be a part of your life, and you're not making space for me. Okay, so this person has to make space for you. If they don't have time for you, they don't have time. Okay, if they say, I'm just really busy, and day after day after day, you feel like you're pushed to the side for other reasons, you're not going to accept that. You're just not Aries. So here's an Aries, an emperor, protective, action, strong, leader. You're going to protect your energy is how I feel. So you could be an emperor also. You could have a lot going on in your life. You could have kids, work, family, a big career, and you're making space for them. So where is this time is valuable? You know, there's a sense of time. Our time is valuable, and I don't want to waste time. So, but I do feel like you see a lot in this person, and they see a lot in you. So we're struggling with life balance. We're struggling with somebody who is so used to putting all their eggs into one basket. They don't know how to juggle different areas of their life at the same time. And they may admit that. I'm not good at relationships, they'll say. They'll say that my last relationship, you know, I lost because I never had time for them, and they got sick of waiting around for me, or that the only time I had to see them was late at night. We never did anything together. So, you know, they may know that about themselves. I have a 5 of Wands. It's something that they are battling with. I have a 3 of Wands. I have a Knight of Cups. And I have a 2 of Pentacles. I have to tell you, if they want romance and a future with you, they had better, let's do 2 things here. They had better make a decision on how to solve this kind of internal battle that they have with, where do I put my time? Where do I put my energy? And what is my priorities? So if you're not a priority and they don't have time for you, and all you're hearing is, I'm really, really busy, or, you know, let me call you back, you know, or they're on their phone when you're with you, you know, I mean, that's kind of disrespectful. And they could have a really demanding job that they have to be on the phone. But it's kind of never ending is how I feel. So you have to decide whether you can live with that or not. But right now I do feel the fact that you're pulling away is enough of a wake-up call that they're afraid to lose you. You could be the best thing that's happened to them in a long time. Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Sun, and I have a Seven of Swords. So you've got this kind of, you're the best thing that's happened to me for a long time. And I don't know if the Seven of Swords is coming into me. It's a little bit more of a, you're holding back, okay? You're not saying you're not happy. You're just thinking about, am I happy? Is this enough? Is this going to be enough? And if I'm all in and this continues, is this person going to be able to give me what I need emotionally? Or am I going to end this because this person isn't going to be available to me? So I feel like you're more on the fence. This person is going to have to make some changes to be more all in. They're going to have to show you that they do have time for somebody in their life. Some people sign up for relationships and relationships take time. They take effort. They take an investment. They take going out of their way, compromising, giving up one thing to do something else with somebody else. So it's all a choice. We all have the same 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's where do we put that time and energy? So if you're struggling with somebody who constantly is saying, I'm busy, it's a breadcrumby feeling, isn't it? And it's not enough, and you may be saying, it's not enough, or they're feeling that it's not enough is more what's going on. I have a commitment. I want a commitment in the future. I'm looking for somebody who wants to be in a relationship. So they should know that right from the beginning if you haven't let them know. Symbiosis. I want to be able to depend on, they're saying depend on each other, growing together in a unique rhythm of unity. I want to be able to depend on you. I want to know that you're going to be there for me if I need you, not that you're too busy. So I feel like I'm struggling. If this person sees that you're pulling away, it could be the wake-up call they need to make some changes in their life, that I can't be in a relationship or have somebody like you, which could be the best thing that's ever happened to them, and not be flexible. Okay, so that pride and ego needs to be toned down a little. I have a spark, ignite the spark. There's a spark. I've no doubt in my mind there's a spark. I've no doubt in my mind we are enjoying each other, love being together, think that we could make it a wonderful couple. And a transformation. A turn conflicts into opportunities for growth, fueling the journey. So if this is a conflict, if this is something that we have to overcome, can we overcome it together? And if we do decide that we can overcome it together, or that we're going to work it out, okay, we're going to figure it out. We're going to spend more time together. We're going to get a better schedule. We're going to be more available to each other or more consistent for each other. Then, yeah, okay, then we have a chance. We have a good chance to be happy. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Four of Swords. Yeah, that felt like I'm patiently waiting. I'm like just waiting to see what this person's going to do. I have a Three of Swords. I have a Three of Pentacles. And I have a Three of Cups. 333. That's interesting. All right, hold on a second. I want to just pull that angel number for you. I just want to see what that is. I feel like that's got another meaning. So let me grab that for a second. 3-3. I'm expanding. And let's see. Come on. I'm going to find it. It's probably the last one. It usually is. No, here it is. Okay, I'm powerful. You're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truths. Be a positive light to others. Okay, that's good. And then 3-3, I'm expanding. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be well worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. So you're expanding, you're powerful. This was almost like, it's killing me to push you away, but I'm trying to do what's best for my future self and my higher self. And if it's going to go one or two ways, if I push you away, you're either going to chase after me and want me, or you're going to let me go because it's too much work. Okay. So that's how I feel like, you know that it's going to go one or way or the other. And it's not that you're testing them and not that you're giving them an ultimatum. You just want to know, are they going to be there for you? And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I would definitely have a conversation with them about how you're feeling, as opposed to expecting them to read your mind, because this might be going right over their head. They may be missing a lot of it. I'm irreplaceable. You'll never find another one like me. So you're reminding yourself that you are irreplaceable. Absolutely. I'm terrified of being betrayed again. That could be them. That could be you. Okay. You complete me. We are yin and yang. We could be really good together. You deserve the world, and I want to give it to you. So in their mind, maybe they're working really hard to build something because they want to have a future with you, but they haven't shared that with you. I make decisions from my ego, not my higher self. So I would say their ego is definitely driving them, and that's something that they struggle with, or they're just starting to realize. I love you and your level of patience with me. Maybe you've been very patient. I do love you. I love you so much. So if there is a lot of love here, there's a lot to work with. This person, I feel like they're afraid of losing you at this point. Let's take a luxurious trip somewhere, a boat, a plane, a train. Maybe we need some time alone. You are the love of my life. So they feel for you more than you know. They aren't giving you the attention. It's okay that they have the feelings, but for you, I feel like I'd rather have time with you. I'd rather be with you. Okay. You can love me, but if I'm not seeing you, that's not going to help. My feelings for you have changed. That could be you. If I said it, I meant it. There's no gray area. I'm manifesting you. I have responsibilities and other priorities that come before love. I really feel like this is what's going on. I just feel like this person is kind of justifying all these responsibilities, work, business, kids, everything, before what they want. Even if what they want is, I do love you, and you are the love of my life. So you have to decide, are they giving you enough? And are they going to be able to give you enough? Okay, they might never be. They may be always in this kind of routine of, this is all I can give. And if this isn't enough, I can't give you more. And maybe they've even said something like that. So you have to decide, is this enough or isn't this enough? Because there's definitely responsibilities and priorities that are taking over this connection. And I feel like, sometimes interference is another person, and sometimes interference is life. And somebody saying, this is all I can handle. They can't create the balance that you need them to have. Let's put this out into the universe. I'm hoping that this person's fear of losing you helps them to make some better choices with their time or their energy, so that they don't lose you if it really is a good connection. So let's put this out there. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words, your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 YouTube channels. I'll put the link in the description. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Aries. We'll see you again real soon.